Hi, this is Stephanie Bolton from Healing Sounds Music Therapy, and today I wanted to talk to you about mindfulness. It's one of the questions I get asked an awful lot from my clients and when I teach classes at the library or the university. People are really interested in what mindfulness is. So, let me tell you a quick definition. This is how I tend to think about mindfulness. I just think about it as the conscious awareness of your surroundings and yourself, how you're feeling. So, um, it's also important to make those observations from a non judgmental place. So, if you're noticing that you're feeling cold in your office today, not assigning a good or a bad feeling to that, just accepting that you're cold, you're chilly. And that's not to say maybe you don't get up and put a blanket on or a jacket or make sure you wear your gloves when you go out later. But it's just noticing what that feels like. You can do mindfulness anywhere, anytime. It can be as simple as taking 5 minutes at the beginning or the end of your lunch hour and just sitting and being quiet and still and breathing deeply and taking that time to just notice and pay attention to what is around you and what is happening. What does that feel like? Without the intent of trying to necessarily change anything, but to just accept what it is. The benefits of mindfulness are increased self-awareness. If you're starting to notice, what's going on with yourself emotionally and physically, that just increases your ability to deal with those things and make changes. Another benefit of mindfulness is the increased ability to deal with whatever life throws at you every day. Sometimes, life throws us curveballs. That's just how it works. And if you have a regular practice of mindfulness, then you're just much more able to roll with the punches and deal with what happens. You have decreased stress and anxiety. You have an increased sense of overall well-being because you just start to feel calmer. And if things are going well and you're better able to manage the stress in your life and deal with those things as they come up, then you just have a better sense of self and you feel better, and things seems to go along a little better for you. So I have a couple of suggestions for ways to start incorporating mindfulness into your life. As I mentioned earlier, it's as simple as taking a couple of minutes on your lunch hour and just sitting quietly at your desk, or maybe taking a walk outside when you're drinking your coffee or your tea or whatever you like to drink. And just paying attention and incorporating all five senses. So maybe ask yourself, for example, if you're out for a walk, what am I seeing? Take note of, if the trees are changing color, if it's windy, how the leaves move in the trees, if there are birds out, the color of the sky, the feel of the sidewalk or the grass where you happen to be walking. Notice what the air smells like. Maybe pick up a leaf or two or a flower and feel it in your fingers and just start to really notice all of those things. We go through life on autopilot and don't pay attention to any of that stuff. So it's important to pay attention every so often. So hopefully those are some good tips for you, and I'd encourage you to try mindfulness. It doesn't have to be longer than just a few minutes at a time, the time it takes you to drink your coffee. And leave in the comments and tell me how it goes for you and what you think and what's working. So thanks again, and I hope to see you soon.